It's not fair. It's not right. Our children are suffering. We all have trauma, right? We're all dealing with trauma. We all have to be sensitive of that and be non-judgmental of each other. Like, to me, it's like two sides. What side are you on? There's no middle ground in this. Are you on God's team or are you helping Satan? There's no in between. This is Armageddon, a spiritual battle here.
That's right. That's
I
right.
love you, Isaac. I love what you're doing. You're awesome. More people should be like you.
People gotta hear it. Well, you know, as soon as all the information gets to the children, it's over. It's over because the kids will be fighting for kids, and then we won't have to do it anymore. You know what I mean?
So we need to teach our children more compassion.
When I look at children, I see nothing but artists, because children are like artists. You give them certain things, and they do what they do. But if you don't love them, and you don't give them things, you don't nurture them, you don't discipline, you know, they're not kids. You're lowering their frequency, and you're letting that demonic spirit into them. It's love. They're rejecting love, and that's why the world is sick, because they're more concerned and happy with their 9 to 5 and their little pocket money. When in reality, if we just focus on the kids, everything else just comes natural. You see, like you know, I had to build myself up to kind of get to where I'm at, and by doing that was helping a kid. I'd help a kid, I'd help another kid, I'd help another kid. By the time you know it, I was picking up murder cases, child abuse cases. I mean, you know, you don't need to be a cop to investigate. You don't need to be an FBI to look up federal crime. You don't need to be the president to get the people together and fight for what's right.
We have to be, you know what, you're so inspirational to me, Isaac, because while I'm looking at you and listening to you, you're the image of this new superhero in my mind. This movie, You Can't Save the World Alone. And I'm like, the kids need a superhero they can believe in. All black image with your glasses, all that, that's you. You're the new superhero the kids need, man.
I started advocating for kids because I love kids, you know, and what exploded into advocating for me was when they took my daughter away from me, I had no one to give the love to anymore. And so I gave it to the world. I gave it to all the kids.
See, because you took it and you flipped it and you used it for God.
Once parents start to understand the concept of trauma, and then learning how to guide it, you take the emotion, you take the anger, you take all the emotions, and you do something powerful with it. Don't break any laws, don't do anything stupid. Harness that energy and focus it, because it's very powerful. Don't let the trauma break you, let it make you. Some traumatic event happened to you, guess what? God puts you in that position because He wants to put you in a position of power, but you have to understand what you just went through. It's hard because sometimes some people never understand what their purpose in life is. You're just uniting the victims. I'm focused on finding the victims and uniting them. You know, once you bring the victims together, then you can actually do something, you know. Well, there's purpose in what they do.
Yeah, like you said, lower their frequency to get them easy prey for the devil.
Yeah, I mean, well, what happens is when you take a child and you abuse a child for so long, once that child gets old enough to where they can be on their own, what happens is they believe in their mind they have to go straight toward perpetrators. We've got a couple more minutes. I just want to talk real quick about symbols, because there's a lot of organizations and groups and nonprofits, and they have pedophilia symbols that represent them and their associational groups. And I think for the viewers, it's important that you guys understand or start to understand. Go to the FBI webpage and look up some of the pedophilia symbols so that you understand where you're at and who's around you. Because there's a lot of people that claim they're your buddy or your friend, and you turn around and look at one of their symbols, and you know, if it's like a heart and a heart, or a bunch of handprints, but they're all discolored, those are all pedophilia symbols to the FBI. You know, pizza, when they're talking about pizza and pepperoni and all that stuff. Another thing I want to talk about, a lot of products you buy are from Procter & Gamble. And a lot of people don't know this, but a percentage of that product from Procter & Gamble goes to like the satanic churches and stuff like that. So we're buying like toothpaste, deodorant, that money's going right back to them. Like that's why I think like, you know, Kennedy and Lincoln and only a handful of presidents, I believe it was Jackson, they didn't want the Federal Reserve anymore because it took power away from the people and made them slaves, made them debt slaves, and turned America into a corporation. America is Nike, Reebok, PlayStation, Xbox.
Laissez-faire.
That's not America. America is not great. And quit saying make it great again, because that's not how we make it great. We make it great when our children are great and they're not touched and they're strong and they're powerful. That's when America will be great. Well, yeah, I mean, the child abuse is one thing, but in reality, the aftermath of it is trafficking. It's trafficking. It's like the kids are the most important American economic money-making machine than drugs and everything else combined.
I appreciate everything you do, Isaac. You already know you're not going to let them stop you. You have to be heard, you know?
I still got my own child to save, and that battle is a special battle between me and Satan. And I can't fight that battle alone, you know, and I've been fighting it, and now it's going to be a lot different now because a lot of people are woke. They're going to be looking and talking. We're going to be protesting at the DA's house, the mayor's house. I mean, I'll go to we got a new police chief. I'll go to his house. Wherever we got to protest First Amendment, nonviolent rights, and demand justice for children. I mean, you know, whatever we got to do to save kids, that's what we're going to do. I mean, obviously, we're not going to do anything illegal, but we're very positive in our outcome and our thoughts, and you know, we're very, very moral in the way we're trying to go about it. Is very, very ill. And when you watch TV and people are looking at what's going on the news, little kids dying, district attorneys not picking up gun enhancement charges and all kinds of crap. In my opinion, just about all the DAs are dirty.
It's all a corrupt system. But mind you, everything isn't good and bad and black and white. You might have somebody working in the DA's office is a good heart just like you and me. They maybe didn't know what they were getting into and they see that stuff. But the point of it is, Isaac, one person, we're not going to make a change. I've talked to women who are being trafficked. And you know what? The women that escape, they just get sent back because there's nobody doing anything to help them. There's all these laws and rules. And so it's not about calling people evil. It's about what the hell are we doing as a society? Because there is a better way.
Society's not doing shit.
But we the people haven't been doing shit either. Well, now I'm gonna just keep it real.
For the past couple of years, I've been filming a lot of murder cases and child abuse cases running up and down different counties, and basically I've been writing history, and now people are looking at some of that history and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. You know,
you're a pioneer. You're a pioneer. And I'm not going to try like I hate everybody. There's a lot of momentum building up to this. And especially, I think I mentioned to you the other day, everybody's got like a lot of kinetic energy, like potential energy. I mean, they have a lot of potential energy, pent up energy, right? And they're ready to release that energy, potential, in motion, action, right? We've been at home. We've been homebound over COVID. Everybody's had time to do a little research. If they haven't done their research by now, it's because they don't want to know. Because I started asking questions. When the government shut down, how the hell can the government shut down? It's my government. Why are they shutting down? Oh, you know, I gotta go. Here comes a call. But I love talking to you. All we can do this again, okay? But I have to excuse myself. I got this call I was waiting for. Okay, look, bless. Bye.
All right. Well, just give a quick update again. Go to Advocate TV. Million Children March. Crimes Against Children. Mothers Against Monsters. Join us. We're fighting for children. We're protesting everywhere. Going to the Bay Area. We're protesting out there, unveiling the civil rights movement. A real civil rights movement. It's going to be some badass shit. Some badass shit. So you don't want to miss it. If you love kids and you'd like to help out in any way, you can contact me personally. Go to Advocate TV. You can hashtag it. Go straight to the page. You can send me a message there. If you have any abused kids, you need to get your story heard. Or you want to fight for justice, you need to protest, or you need a case advocated for. You can call me, let me know. But, that's my daughter right there behind me. That's my daughter right there. That's why I love to do this. That's why I love to do this. I love to fight for kids. If you don't fight for kids, it becomes a very dark and evil world. And when we fight for kids, we're bringing light into the world. And we're exposing, and we have to tell the truth. We have to tell the truth. We have to tell American history. It's very important. Very important what's going on today in America regarding the kids. The kids don't have a voice. Kids are dying. Kids are being abused. Kids are missing. Kids are being tortured. A lot of things right now in America are happening to children. We all need to pay very close attention. Very close attention, because something is going on in the system, and a lot of us are having a lot of trouble understanding it. But once we come together and we start fighting for these kids, the process becomes easier. And like Christine said, a lot of us have a lot of trauma. We've been traumatized, victimized. There's so much abuse. So, my opinion is to ban, open up, talk to another person. You can call me anytime you want, I have others that call me and talk all the time, you just gotta open up. You gotta smile, You gotta smile, you gotta laugh. Even though you're going through all this stuff, you still have to take time to smile and take time to laugh. Contact Advocate TV. I'd love to meet you and work with you. I'm out.